Hello dear viewers and welcome to another edition of Hodhod News Magazine.
This is your host Amin.
And I'm Alreza. Stay with us up to the end of today's news program. New pictures of Pluto.
Aspirin may double life expectancy of cancer patients.
A mountain biking champion rides across a rope between cliffs in the Alps.
Marine life is in danger.
Turtles on the beach.
And a man that is covered with bees.
The newest pictures of Pluto are so up close and personal that the mission's top scientist says it makes you feel you are there.
The images released by NASA were gathered by the New Horizons spacecraft. These images were captured from a distance of 11,000 miles. Pluto's curvature is featured in the latest picture, with the sun providing dramatic backlighting.
Principal scientist Alan Stern says the pictures shed new light on Pluto's mountains, glaciers, and plains. Johns Hopkins University operates New Horizons, the world's first visitor to Pluto. This spacecraft is now thousands of miles beyond Pluto.
According to the newest study, a daily dose of aspirin can double the life expectancy of patients with cancers.
The study of 14,000 cancer patients in the Netherlands found that regular users of aspirin were twice as likely to still be alive after a 4-year period. The impact of aspirin on survival was seen after adjusting for factors such as gender, age, the stage of cancer, treatments, and other medical conditions that could have influenced death rates.
Dr. Martin Frues from Leiden University, who coordinated the trial done by researchers in the Netherlands, says finding would help medical professionals identify patients who would benefit from the drug.
Riding a bike along a ridge in the French Alps with deadly drops on both sides is a feat that requires skill, focus, and balance.
Kenny Bailey, a record-setting world champion of multiple bike trials events, which put rider through an obstacle course, proves that he has it all in his latest video titled Balance.
But the craziest thing in the video isn't the stunning scenery or Blaze jumping from boulder to boulder. It is the fact that he also traverses a nearly 60-foot-long slackline on his bike over a 367-foot drop in between two cliffs.
A study of global data on more than 1,000 marine species around the world shows that population declined by 49% between 1970 and 2012.
The study of marine mammals ranging from birds to reptiles and fish has highlighted that marine life is disappearing faster than ecologists have feared. The figure is actually 10% higher than their previous estimate.
Although the potentially catastrophic decline is bad news for ecosystem, the finding means trouble for all nations, especially people in the developing world who depends on the ocean's resources. Experts highlight that we could lose coral reefs from most areas or lose some species, like some fish, by 2050.
Thousands of turtles have arrived at the coastline of Costa Rica at the annual wildlife phenomenon Maribara.
The event was captured on the Costa Rican beach when an estimated 5,000 turtles were seen making their ways across. Arribada involves large numbers of the creatures coming ashore all at once to nest and lay their eggs in the sand.
At the time of turtles' arrival, hundreds of people stand in their way of them, causing many to return to sea without laying their eggs. It has been reported that some tourists even touched turtles, stood on their nest, took pictures with a flash camera, and even placed children on top of them to take photos.
For most of us, it looks like a terrible nightmare being covered head to toe with bees. 1.1 million bees.
A Chinese man set a new world record by covering himself with 110 kilograms of bees. Gao Binggao, a 55-year-old from the Shandong province of China, has been a beekeeper for over 30 years. He was helped by his fellow beekeepers who poured large bars of pills with hundreds of hives to his body.
In order to attract even more bees, they attached a dozen queen bees as well. In an hour, bees weighing 110 kilos had covered him, breaking the 83.5 kilo record set by another Chinese beekeeper, Zhang Wei. According to experts, 10,000 bees weighed approximately 1 kilo, so it's estimated Gao's body was covered by about 1.1 million bees.
Welcome to the picture sport. The first one is hundreds of vehicles got stuck in a traffic jam near a toll station in Beijing, China. In Japan, elderly and middle-aged people exercise with wooden dumbbells during a day to promote a healthy lifestyle. A woman pushes a baby stroller around Dream Lake in Elmhurst, the U.S. Waves brought by typhoon slammed the coastline in Fujian province, China. The uprooted trees and damaged motorcycles after the typhoon in Taiwan. And a supermoon rises above Brighton in southern England. Welcome to today's Technology Part. In this part of technology, we want to talk about Suki, the Chile's first electric car.
The two-seater car can run for up to 60 km on a battery that charges in 3 hours. According to the brainchild of industrial mechanic Daniel Pavis, it is an updated version of a previous model. It has been improved in terms of energy efficiency, safety, and engineering.
Mr. Pavis also said, at first it started as a personal project, but later it turned into a technical challenge that we tried to resolve by developing a mode of transport that would offer both the same safety and comfort.
The Suki should be available for purchase next March at a cost of around $12,000. It was developed with the support of Chile's Production Development Corporation, CARFO, a government organization that promotes economic growth.
In the coming weeks, Pavis and his team will be visiting a dozen cities across Chile to promote their invention. Let's watch the video about it.
That was our Today News program. You can visit our page on hodhodeng.tv.
Thanks for being with us, and till the next program,
have a nice time.